class one recognized it.
My name is Anastasia. I'm from St. Petersburg, Russia. My background is actually in business management, so I'm kind of different from most of the people here because they have like a background in political science, IR, essentially. So for me, it's kind of a big challenge, to start, my master's in political science last year and to continue here. But it's super interesting. I like the challenge. Yeah, it's wonderful. My university, European University in St. Petersburg, they just signed this year the partnership contract with EUI. And so as soon as I received this notification that there's an opportunity to study at EY for a semester in Florence, I checked the university, I realized how renowned it actually is. And I just thought, wow, I cannot miss on that opportunity, So I just immediately applied. It took me maybe a week to prepare all the motivation letters, all the documentation and things like that.
My name is Pascal Imhoff. I'm a Swiss. I'm here in exchange for 1 semester. I'm doing my master degree at the Graduate Institute in Geneva. And yes, my interest is more in international law. So it was nice also to come here to have other perspectives of international, transnational affairs. This is a bit of an anecdote, but back in 2019 I had the chance to attend this talk given by Alex Chubb back in Geneva about the place of Europe in the world nowadays. And yeah, I thought this guy seems really interesting, I should dig a bit deeper about him. And I saw he was going to be the new director of the SDG. And then I got selected for my master degree at the Graduate Institute in Geneva, and I was very interested in doing an exchange. So I looked at the partnership and I saw there was this new partnership between the graduate and EUI and with the SDG, and I thought, yeah, this is definitely a good opportunity.
My university has a bit of a different approach to teaching than SDG, and I really like it here because I've been missing those group projects, tasks during the class, this kind of work, the things that you have to really, think through, challenge yourself, brainstorm, spend time on that, like this information debate essentially, which we had today morning, and the presentation that we had today. It's kind of a bit intense, it might feel like that, but at the same time, when you've done this, you feel so good with yourself and what you've learned. And maybe in a small scale, it's not easily distinguishable in scene, but in the long term, you realize how many new skills you are actually learning. So at SDG, I feel like it's not just about learning a specific amount of knowledge or some certain skills. It's also about having your skills applied to a different perspective and learning based on those skills.
I was really thankful to come here, and everything is going well. Not only in terms of the classes I'm attending, I think the topics that are talked about here are very current, actual, they really matters. I can feel also that the professors obviously have a very good level of expertise. I was just this morning having this presentation and debate with Madeleine de Coq, who's an expert regarding the governance of technologies.
And at the same time, another thing that I like about SDG classes is that discussions are an essential part of the classes. So, and the things that I learned from my peers, from my fellow students, they're so insightful, so knowledgeable, so smart, and just listening to them, I'm actually learning too. So it's not just learning from the professor and what they have to say. It's always, contesting, challenging a lot of concepts, a lot of ideas, exchanging those views. This is, I think, it's imperative for development for any person, professionally, but especially for political scientists, future, policymakers, workers, and things like that.